Today, I will be sharing with you the reading strategy called Thinking Aloud. In her book, Literacy for the 21st Century, Gail E. Tompkins explains thinking aloud to be a process where teachers explain what they're thinking while they're reading so that students become more aware of how capable readers think. This process is also known as eavesdropping on someone's thinking. Through this process, students learn to think aloud about their use of reading strategies. So, what types of reading strategies do students use when thinking aloud? Thinking aloud helps students set a purpose for reading, ask questions, draw inferences, and make other comments that reflect their thinking. Ultimately, thinking aloud helps students comprehend the information so that they can retell or answer questions after reading and become interactive readers. You may be wondering, how do I model thinking aloud for my students? The answer starts with choosing the right book. For young readers, choose a big book that is easy for the whole class to see. For older readers, it is smart to take an excerpt from a book that they are already reading. Next, you will plan what you are going to say. Do this by reading the book and planning where you will stop to think aloud for your students. Finally, you want to demonstrate a think aloud. Tompkins suggests using I statements to explain your thought process. Two examples of I statements are, I wonder if, and I was confused by. Now that we have examples of what to say while thinking aloud, I will demonstrate this technique by thinking aloud while reading an excerpt from Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once there was a little girl called Goldilocks. What a sweet child, said someone new in town. That's what you think, said a neighbor. I wonder if Goldilocks is sweet or naughty. One morning, Goldilocks' mother sent her to buy muffins in the next village. You must promise not to take the shortcut through the forest, she said. I've heard bears live there. I promise, said Goldilocks. But to tell the truth, Goldilocks was one of those naughty little girls who do exactly as they please. I think Goldilocks wants to get to the store fast. I wonder if Goldilocks read those signs. I think Goldilocks is going to get in trouble. The statements that I just modeled help to deepen the student's comprehension of the text, which is the main goal of thinking aloud. Thinking aloud can be used as a strategy for assessing students' comprehension. This can be done by having students share their thinking as they read a passage. Thinking aloud is also beneficial to readers who are struggling to comprehend vocabulary words throughout the text that they are reading. Tompkins suggests that teachers can use thinking aloud to help these struggling readers by reading a selected book one time through and presenting 3 new vocabulary words from the book, each written on a word card. The teacher can then read the story through a second time and have the students listen for the vocabulary words while the teacher talks about each word's meaning using the information available in the text and in the illustrations. Thinking aloud can also be used as a comprehension strategy for English language learners. Most English language learners have a hard time figuring out how to approach a text and how to interpret it. When teachers think aloud, it stimulates the English language learner to emulate how the teacher approaches a passage. Once the student knows how to approach the passage, they are more capable of interpreting the text. As teachers, it is very important that we think aloud while reading to our students. If students do not comprehend a text, they can become frustrated and unmotivated to read. When teachers model thinking aloud to their students, the students become capable readers who get excited about books and can find the meaning behind the text that they read. I hope that you all have learned something valuable about thinking aloud. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.